The Unknown Instrument and Christmas. Written by Chuchmii. Read by Marta Domosławska. It was Christmas time in the magical musical forest. Everyone was getting ready for the celebrations. Presents were wrapped, nuts and berries were prepared, instruments were polished, and, as is customary during the festivities, animals were waiting for the guests, their relatives from other forests. The string family was very well known in the forest. Some animals wanted to give a present to little Violin and Grasshopper because they were the first to play music in their magical music forest. Others wanted to invite Wise Owl and his cello to their Christmas table. Everyone was very careful not to wake up Scary Bear and his double bass, which could sometimes sound quite frightening. It was Christmas Eve, and animals were busy preparing dishes, while instruments practiced Christmas carols. There was a lot of joy and anticipation. Everyone hoped for a miracle. Guests arrived from different forests, including a panda with Chinese drums, and even a zebra with a saxophone. Many other instruments and animals gathered at the table. Then, somewhere in the forest, they noticed an unknown instrument. "Who is that?" asked Mrs. Squirrel, who was leaping from branch to branch and was the first to spot the unknown guest. "Are you a violin? You look like a violin," asked little Violin, the first violin in the forest, who didn't want any competition. "Are you a cello? You look like a cello," asked Owl, who wanted to remain the wisest animal in the forest without other cellos. "Oh no, you might be a scary double bass." "You look like a double bass," cried out Fox, who was quite afraid of double basses and bears. "No, I'm none of them," answered the unknown instrument in a low voice. "I know," said Root Hair. "You look and sound like a strange string instrument." Everyone laughed. "We don't know you," said the violin. "We didn't invite you," added Owl. "You should go away," said Root Hair. Everyone agreed, and the unknown instrument began to leave. It was very sad, because it also wanted to celebrate Christmas and sing Christmas carols. Then a miracle happened. "Listen, what's that?" Mrs. Squirrel was the first to notice something, as usual. "I can hear the bells. Look, St. Nicholas is coming!" Everyone was overjoyed. The deer stopped right in front of the animals, and St. Nicholas stepped out of his sleigh. "Hello, magical animals and instruments," he greeted everyone, but not as cheerfully as usual. "I thought you were preparing to celebrate Christmas." "We are," said Root Hair. "We have prepared everything. The nuts, berries, and carrots and—" "Christmas is not about carrots," laughed St. Nicholas. "It's about love and family. Everyone is welcome on Christmas Eve." He took the unknown instrument into his hands. Even the unknown instruments. Animals and instruments felt very guilty for their rude behavior toward the unknown instrument. "Can we still have presents?" asked the baby squirrel shyly. "Yes, and I give you the gift of friendship, the most powerful gift of all." At that moment, Everyone felt warm and nice. "Please, tell us about this instrument," everyone begged. This instrument is called viola, and she is the cousin of a violin and a cello. The best way to learn about any instrument is to hear how it sounds. Let's play and sing some Christmas carols together. And they sang Christmas carols with viola, which sounded similar to a violin, but different in its own way. A true winter orchestra, a combination of different sounds and tones. From that moment on, viola became a member of their magical music forest, while other animals were trying to play it and explore its sounds. Rude Hare was happily munching on carrots. Well, someone still had to eat them all, right?